I am a huge action junkie. I will get that right out of the way. I just showed Dolph my Facebook cover photo is a picture of him in Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lee. So I'm like,
there you go.
I'm a nerd for these movies.
Good stuff. Good to hear it.
This movie's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. I felt like each of you had more to do this time. Like there was a little more emphasis, a little more character, which is not what you would expect to say about the Expendables.
Yeah, you know, he's Sly's the man who puts pen to paper, and you know, he gives us plenty of sort of funny things to say, and you know, the chemistry's there, and you know, we get to do everything that we want to do.
Now you have two great centerpiece fight scenes in this movie. Obviously, the one with the incense thing we were just discussing. The incense thing.
Yeah.
And then of course the big inevitable showdown that's set up in the beginning of the movie that we get to in the end. Just real fisticuffs, man. Like we're, you know, so many movies now. It's, you know, people being thrown on wires and doing slow motion flips and dodging bullets. Let's talk about real fighting.
It's real fighting, but you know, the end fight is with, you know, a tremendous fighter. Scott Adkins is. Yeah, you won't want to be on the receiving end of one of his kicks. I mean, he's very, very talented. So the fact that you get to fight with someone that has that amazing skill, you know, it's superb. You never get that.
So when you guys are putting a scene like that together, could you tell me maybe different fighting styles that you're incorporating, and are there guys on set where you're all sort of working it out together? Like, here's what the whole thing's going to be.
You know, it has to have a little style. Otherwise, it's just guys going, you know, it's just a slugfest. And you know, we see that a lot. So it has to have a certain sort of feeling and a certain sort of a sparkle. So it's just trying to create that without it being too stylized, but at the same time, you know, keep the guts in there.
What are we watching a mixing of? I mean, I see traditional boxing and
it's a bit of everything. You know, I think nowadays, you know, kids are smart, and you know, they realise what's on TV, and they see MMA, and you know, that's the most effective fight style there is. Mm-hmm. It's a mixture of all the effective martial arts, and you know, I think that's what people want to see. They want to see someone, you know, they want to see a kick from a certain place, or a certain, you know, a knife throw or a punch or a, you know. Yeah. You know, a tiny.
Things they recognize.
Yeah, because then it's you know, people can relate to that if you're into that, and hopefully we can, you know, satiate some fight fans.
Absolutely. One of my favorite bits of trivia about Bruce Lee is that people used to challenge him in real life. They'd, you know, roll up to him in a bar or whatever, and you know, oh, Bruce Lee, I could probably kick his ass. Hey, do you, as Jason Statham, do you encounter that out and about sometimes, or people try and?
Well, if they say that, I say I'm a good friend of Randy Couture's, so you better be careful. Randy! I mean, you know, it's. I've been very lucky. You know, there's a lot of tough people out there, and thank God they don't line up to, you know, try and knock 10 tons of crap out of me. But you know, the real deal is, if you want to, you know, you want to talk about real fighters that are tougher than nails, you just have to look in Randy Couture's direction. You know, he's. One of the toughest men on the planet, and has been for decades.